The city burns, most of it in ruin. The smoldering clouds of ash whirl around it. And yet, the bridge is lit by torches, the fires burning continuously and without an obvious fuel source. What strange, perverse magic keeps them lit, guiding your path into the nightmare? A question for another time. The librarian awaits. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Lokior, and we're back in Darkest Dungeon 2 with the Meat Grinder. As we head into our final zone, the Sprawl, probably looking to fight the lair, get the librarian down, hopefully get the complete catalog, because the choice is the whatever the librarian drops or the Harvest Child's trophy, which I don't particularly like. But yeah, first of all, I was thinking between episodes here, we need to make some adjustments. Dodge is quite common in the Sprawl, so we're probably going to want Vulnerability Hex over Weakening Curse. And we don't have many good ways to deal with corpses. So Intimidate versus Purge here. Purge would be moving all the corpses. But come to think of it, we are about to face off against the Librarian, and this is the only thing the Leper can do to the Librarian early on. It looks like the squad wants to head towards the Assistance encounter, which is fine, because we are dealing with a zone that has plus 33% Flame Drain. Oh, Relationship Tick. There we go. Hopeful. So I believe we've got one more coming out of Baldwin here. Yeah, he's almost there with Alhazard, which is a stark change from a few episodes ago where Baldwin was angry with everybody. So we have successfully navigated the relationships back down. We do have the Alhazard-Sarventi relationship not looking great, but I can live with one negative relationship or one, neutral to negative relationship. It's just, it was having two and having all of that was just going to be, yikes, unplayable. Well, I say unplayable, it's totally playable. Plenty of players managed to succeed there. Oh, this is easy. That gives us the relationship. But it's definitely scary, and there's another Amorous, so apparently our leper is a bit of a lover, which we all knew. I mean, look at this man. And, yeah, straight to the lair. Don't really care where anyone else wants to go. We're going to the lair. But yeah, we're looking to be in good shape now, and I think the Meat Grinder, knock on wood, is going to, kind of cruise through this zone. Oh, hey, hello, Ghoul. It's good to see you. Put the Vulnerability Hex up. Oh, he resisted it. That's unfortunate. Nice stress heal. Now, we were hoping to get rid of that blind, and sadly did not. There we go. Getting that Widow down was great, because I really don't want to deal with a bunch of extra horror. Like, we're already going to probably get horror from the Ghoul. There's not a whole lot we can do to stop that. Nope. Unfortunately, Alhazard has nothing to do here. Yep. As the consequence of making sure we killed the Widow with Harvest so that we blew some damage off onto the Ghoul, is that we didn't have Alhazard in position to do the stabby stab. Nope. We'll just Reflection here. Get rid of the blind. I mean, again, like, that isn't a lot of damage we're taking. I think that's okay. Get that strength token for the follow-up turn. Because I think this Ghoul's going to make it one more turn here, so... Ooh. Yeah, we'll stab. Okay, never mind. He's not going to make one more turn. We're probably going to get him here. There we go. Got him with the act out. Yeah, didn't even notice they were hail. It doesn't, I mean, super doesn't matter. Heat shield. Oh, nice of you to show up. I mean, you're D tier for a reason. We're gonna leave you. We're gonna leave you in there. And if, in fact, at this point, we can check trinkets real quick. We still don't have like enormously good trinkets, but I do think that's just +2 hope. We're really looking for something to put in this slot. That +15% is just not. I mean, if we think about it, it's like +3 or 4 health, which, you know, is not irrelevant. But on the chains fight, I don't think it really moves the needle very much. Nice. So our choices are kill or kill. Well, you're up next. Okay, let's do this. Saramenti can hit the 3rd rank. Oh, okay. Oh, and he targets Saramenti. That's funny. Oh well, 1 stress isn't a big deal. Well, if that's the case, we'll fade to black here. We were hoping for the blind there. That's okay though. We can live without that. Because now we get to. Oh wow, it's a low hit. There we go. Nice and easy, and we'll pull out our 9 and put an end to it. Warhorn, that's not a bad piece of loot. More milk-soaked linen isn't bad either. Definitely helps with the leper, and a pugilist. A real test of our abilities here. Oh, what is it, buddy? Little dog making noise, letting the world know he's here. Oh, that didn't go as planned. Ooh. Just punching Alhazred straight in the mouth. Dismas, not much better. Alright, now the accelerant starts. Can you reach? You can. Perfect. 2 unchecked power, so we get to do something fun here. I think we'll set up with stand. Because this guy's going to be punching twice a turn, so we may as well make sure he punches the person we want twice a turn. Grape Shot Blast for the strength token to set up double tap next turn. Razor's Wit. No! Alhazred! The whole point of setting up Withstand was so that that didn't happen. Dang it, Alhazred. Just dang it. Well, I was going to do cool stuff with your ability. Oh, and you can't even word reconstruction yourself. You're not low enough, I guess. Well, okay. Then we'll put the Burning Stars out. We do get to set up the point blank shot, which is kind of cute. Good dodge. All right. Well, Saramenti, take us home. Sadly not. Their daze token. Wow. Just dazing it up here. All right. Well. There we go. Still a pretty easy fight. All right, what do we got? We got the complete catalog. Okay, here we go. The rest of this is junk. Hastening History is not bad. But all right, librarian time for the complete catalog. We'll go ahead and spend the milk-soaked linen. May as well make sure we get that extra damage in. Jeez. We really don't hit the 4th rank very well, do we? It's really when we hit the when they get to the 3rd rank that we start doing stuff. That's okay though. We at least can start pumping out some damage. Okay, now that I believe. I believe the leper. The leper would very much be, you know, saddened by the destruction of books, because he is in fact literate. I just find it funny when it's like Dismas or Boudica, who, you know, let's call it what it is. They're probably not big time readers of anything. We could have point blank shot it there, but that would have just put our Jester into the front rank and wouldn't have gotten us anywhere. And this is a scenario where having Chaotic Offering would have been kind of nice, I think. Would have been nice to have a more reliable source of unchecked power. But sadly, we kind of just need him to... We kind of just need the Librarian to get to his, you know, get to the 3rd rank here, which means we have to take at least one Burn Bright, which is not our favorite, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Let's move again. One more round of take aim here. Definitely not great, but we really don't have much of a choice here. There we go. Okay. That was not what we wanted. But, you know, we got stuck with it. There we go. Alright, into the 3rd rank. Now we can do stuff. Nice double dodge there in the center. That ended up working out at least. And that's fine. We don't... The Jester's not super important right now. And of course he, like, gets all of his dodge tokens now. Of course he does. And the Librarian's been playing a really good game of mitigating our ability to do damage. Have not been able to, like do anything with, like, Dismas. Setting up all those crit tokens and then just suddenly can't put them in. But, you know, thankfully he has the lowest HP pool. Oh, come on. Really? Good lord. Like, those categorizers have just been coming at bad times. Okay, here's what we do. We do this, which sets up the Jester to do this, which lets our Leper move back forward one. And we just hope he doesn't categorize again, because we can't. Nice crit heal there. Alright, there we go. Man, this is just like the... Like, this is just kind of the, like, worst case scenario of the Librarian, where you just can't get the action economy to actually hit him. Though we have blown off, you know, 60% of his health. Alright, but now it ends. Here we go. Now it ends. Thanks for playing, but time to put an end to this. Yep. Sadly, we can't, well, Harvest can it do 6? It can't do 6. So we're probably better off spiking Dismas again. Oh, this is cute. Here we go. We put the bleed on. So we're going to proc Death's Door here. And then we double tap, put him to Death's Door. And now the bleed. Yes! Got there. Ends up being a much easier victory.
An artifact of unparalleled power.
Oh, and we are over cucumbered. Well, first of all, Charred Litany can get right the hell out. Weak Wolf's Blood can go. Hastening History, do we have room for that somewhere? I mean, Snap Judgment. Kind of feel like this has got to be better. And our Alhazred is doing quite a bit of damage. And we can find something to put in that slot, but I think that's plenty. Like, plus 10 speed is plenty. And it's plus 9 without the flame. That's plenty of speed. Speed is a statistic that's, like, very good to impact until it isn't. You know, again, it's I keep forgetting if it's a D8 or a D6, but either way, it's a dice roll plus your speed score. Which means that, you know, if you have, like, plus 10 to it, like Alhazred has, there are a lot of enemies that just flat can't beat you, even if they max out their die. Like, they still can't beat you, so why, you know, why stress about it? Alrighty. You want to touch it, you won't touch it. The Occultist wants to leave, which nobody likes. So we'll go from probably Baldwin. What are Baldwin's quirks? Getting a different negative wouldn't be great there, but not bad either. Getting a positive would be pretty good because none of these are particularly good. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we win. Flawed Release. That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, just a little mash. Okay, that's fine. Not very exciting. You can make it just a little longer. Nope, we tried. Got rid of the blind, though. Yeah, this Protectorate, you know, 35% debuff resistance is definitely helping. I still kind of stand by my Trinket rating that debuff resistance is not a stat I really value stacking that much. But when it's good, it's good. Like, you know, when you use it and it, you know, it blocks something, you feel good. So maybe I'm undervaluing it, but I just feel like you can't bump it high enough to be like, I don't take debuffs. You know, you can't, since you can't get it that high, you know, it's sort of like just gap filler until you have something that does really move the needle. You know, in this case, like, you know, these speed and damage trinkets move the needle a lot more. That stun's very annoying. And sadly, we don't have a way to clear corpses right now. But we can at least pull him into the third rank. Alright, well, nice of Stirring Snuff to show up, but we do need to get rid of that stress. Now, so that was, I mean, there's the Sharpness trinket coming in. The 24 crits are now 26 crits. Not a huge difference, but I mean, that is half this thing's HP pool. Double tap it to take it down. An easy victory. And that's useless. That's just straight. I mean, there's probably some value in the Tinkerer's contraption, but like these don't matter at this point because we're just going to destroy them. And actually, now that we have the complete catalog, this can get out too. Like, there's no reason to keep it. Oh, another academic study. That's kind of fun. And then we're going to have a long series of road battles here. before heading into the end. Which is perfectly fine. Let's see what we get. He wants to leave. He wants to touch it. I mean, it's basically we're going to hurt the relationship with somebody. Probably better to go from Dismas here. The Yips. Wow. Flawed release in the Yips. For a pot and still, that is not worth it. Alright, now we're starting to get to the point where we kind of need a field hospital. Dismas is suddenly like a bunch of negative traits that are not good. And there's that field, there's the guaranteed field hospital. It's all the way over there, so we're never getting it. Oh, her ladyship. I greet you, my lady. Get rid of the blind and get our stress back down to reasonable here. But yeah, this is not a good combination. Those are both rare too. Nope. Let's just get rid of the shaman.
Early results are encouraging.
This is gonna be. Looks like this is going to be a little obnoxious until we stabilize out the until we get her ladyship down, and we do need to get rid of that corpse too. There we go. That's a start. Oh, we do get to point blank shot for something. That ain't bad. Ooh, Chains of Agony. That's a new one on me. I don't know if I've seen that very often. Of course, I don't usually let her ladyship get into the front rank that much, so that's definitely playing a role here. We could be spending mineral-rich spring water here, which is kind of tempting. Get some of the stress down, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel necessary just yet. That I'm okay with. Yes, the leper should be acting out and taking the hits, because he's got about 1 million HP and no problems getting punched in the nose. Put her to death's door. Nice. Plenty of unchecked power, so we'll get to do something fun. Nice free stress heal. And the Jester's dazed, so he's just going to spend his turn. Well, we get the turn back, but you know he's going to skip his turn basically till the end. Okay, and yeah, that's why we're not spending our mineral rich spring water, because we have all the positive relationships we need now to just keep the stress healing going. And thus we hit sort of the end game scenario here where the run sort of plays itself. Well, Burning Stars, followed by just big man with big sword. Death's Door. Alright, so Sarmenti does get to be the hero here, as Leper and Jester just sort of going back and forth here. Oh, wow. This pit fighter has been this pit fighter's been taking it here. He's been doing his job. Well, let's just end it. No sense trying to cheese out anything there. Let's make sure we win. Medicine chest, yeah. Hey, look, another item that just doesn't matter. Too late to matter. Yep. Yeah, we may as well keep that. Just kind of load up our... Well, actually, let's put this in there. Restock our supplies here. Desperate Few. Just heal to relationships. 25 flame. I don't really want to rob them. Let's go from Dismas. I don't really want to rob them and get more, like have lower flame. We're already in a zone that's draining our flame quite rapidly. And I don't think it needs help. Academics cash, that's fine. I would really like a field hospital, but sadly, it doesn't look like we're going to get it. There's only, there's a few question marks between here and there. Her ladyship, didn't I just, smash her brains all over the floor? Oh, we got yipsed, which is not great. But Baldwin goes before him, so I think we do this. Okay, I have seen Chains of Agony before. I thought it was a skill she could only use when she was up front. That is a lot of blind getting thrown around. And then... Oh, nice. Punching through the blind there, but that lets Dismas prioritize something else, which will be probably double tapping her for 12. Fade to black. Nice. Kind of setting up, hoping Alhazred with his plus 10 initiative is going to win it and kill the corpse. Okay, well that's not where we want him to be. We kind of need to set up a big weird reconstruction here. Fire Flens is fine. Fortunately, it's not looking like we're going to have a great opportunity to. Oh, don't you guys get all, like, crazy. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's good, at least. Cultist is a little low, but he's not that low. Like, he'll recover enough to be okay. Yeah, that's all garbage. We're dealing with classic end of Darkest 2 run zones right now, where most of the loot is junk and doesn't matter. Getting a lot of poultices, which is good from our thing, but we're not getting from our mortar and pestle, but we're not getting the ones we want, which are the stun ones. Burn salve, you say? Where can we put burn salve? Kind of feels like burn salve is worth putting in the... Yeah, we'll put that in for right now. Linseed oil flask can go away. But you get a little reload there. And we are over capacity here. Kind of running. Oh wait, hold on. We do need we need to make room. This is probably the least good. Of the, like, bleed is very common because of the cultist encounters. Burn is very common in this zone, but as otherwise, we didn't have one of those, so we couldn't destroy it. But blight is not very common outside of the fodder, basically. Oh, it's the cannon again. Well, I suppose it's a different cannon if you want to get into the deep lore here. Maybe I might need to swap some trinkets around, actually. I probably should put this stuff onto Alhazred and swap them so the Jester goes first, so we can kind of set up the guaranteed set up the guaranteed... Words are failing me. Set up the guaranteed, like, sacrificial stab early. We're gonna have to kind of hope that the cannon misfires here. Which is fine. We can take a cannon shot. It's not the biggest deal. Especially if we weaken it, that's very good. Oh. Start getting our unchecked power going. Yeah, I think we will swap those trinkets. I think that actually might be better. There's a second unchecked power, so we'll be able to drop a big heal here. Nice. Okay, that's fine. It's a lot of stress relative to how much damage they had done there. Yeah, whatever. Now we just punch through these block plus tokens. The Burning Star is going straight through the armor. Spending the 2 unchecked power there because, I mean, basically there's no reason to keep it. You know, like, Dismas isn't even eligible for weird reconstruction, I don't think. And the cannon's gonna be dead before, like, it's gonna matter. Yeah, I think the Jester being faster than our Occultist is probably the play here. Come on, don't you die on me! I mean, he's not the one in danger of dying, Dismas. The cannon is. Yeah, whatever. Book of Body Tales, Minor Cleansing Censure. Yes, let's do some quick swaps here. First of all, you can get out. We do need to make more room here. I don't want to delete any of the relics. I don't think Book of Body Tales we're going to need. Actually, we'll just get rid of Calming Incense. We're not going to need that, I don't think. So let's go like this. Put that in there. Put that in there. That there. And that there. That makes our Jester the fastest. So most of the time our Jester's going to be able to set the Alhazred up for success. Not that it was a problem having him lead off with Abyssal Artillery, but this might be better. So let's try this and see what comes of it. The Desperate Few. Give him 16 relics or give him... Let me give him 16 relics. More loot. More loot is better than less loot. Well, Bear Trap's gonna have to go. Smoke Grenade's gonna have to go. Manny Venom's gonna have to go. That's gonna have to go. That's gonna have to go. Okay. Alright. Where do people want to go? Resistance encounter doesn't really get me anything. Let's do another assistance encounter. Like, looking at it, we have 2 mastery points sewn up. We'll get a 3rd from the Guardian. You know, 3 probably covers the remainder of what we need. Oh, hey, it's the Antiquarian. Hello. Good to see you. I do think it's kind of interesting, like, that they put all this effort into the loving detail of making the Antiquarian just to make an enemy. You know, even though many players would be excited to have her, but I do think some of that has to stem from... Oh wow, Dismas is going to hit like a bus next turn. Could probably set that up right now. But that has to at least partially stem from the Antiquarian's playstyle and what she was in Darkest Dungeon 1 just really doesn't do anything in Darkest Dungeon 2. Like, her whole deal was basically, you know, get more relics, get more baubles, get more gold. You know, it's just get more, like, materials for my township. Well, that doesn't matter to us. One dog down. Okay. Nice. Okay. It's 2 dudes down. And our Jester can encore. Which means he can do that. Crit for 30 on an AoE is nuts. Don't you flash powder Alhazred for the second time? Suddenly he is a slow boy. Poor Alhazred. Still got you for 20 though. Good lord. Our damage output's really starting to shine here. Sure. So we get double tap to Death's Door, and then Sacrificial Stab. We're going to sacrifice her to Cthulhu here. Sadly, that doesn't do it. And our reward is 10 damage spread around. Well, we'll let the Jester do it. Here we go. Easy victory over the Antiquarian. And the Yips. Ugh. It's just my luck. Alright. Cleansing Clasp. Useless. Cleansing Clasp, not very good. I mean, it is a better resistance trinket than some if you're going to have your relics that high. But, like, even though we have our relics that high, Blight is just the least valuable to us at this point. And we're definitely going to go to this question mark over the hero shrine, because we just don't, we just don't care. We've got plenty of mastery points. So it's 16 or 6. All right, well, 6 it is.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Dartboard's pretty good. Playing cards doesn't really help us at this point. Excuse me. A little sneezy sneeze there. What else can we get rid of here? Probably Ceremonial Drum. And at this point, I do think Burn Salve stops being very good. So we're going to Spore Grenade, get rid of Burn Salve. If we'd run into more combats, figures everybody wants to go to the Hero Shrine. If we'd run into more burn-heavy combats, the Burn Salve might have been useful. Oh, an Oasis. Well, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. That's okay, though. This is better than the 2 Lost Souls one, but not by much. Like, because neither the Urchin nor the Widow really, threaten us that much. So we could Sacrificial Stab here, which would give us... Yeah, actually we will. It gives us 2 unchecked power. Lets us do fun things. We'll just let Baldwin finish off one of the Lost Souls. Gruesome Reflection, whatever. Oh, nice. Alhazred just taking care of him. So now we can just Burning Stars. Okay, so here's what's interesting. Jester has +10. Wow. Oh, it's Sneaky that's doing it, and the Hastening History. So I forgot that our Leper's a fast boy too. We have a very fast party. Well, not that it's going to matter. The Burning Stars. Very easy road battle.
An unexpected find.
And poetry. That's not going to be relevant. And I guess we'll carry it forward because we can. We're really hoping not to see a Clarifying Poultice here. I'd really hate to have destroyed one. Alright. Oasis. He just wants to leave. Oh, more, so our option to heal stress, or more this, we'll definitely take that. More mineral-rich spring water. which we will actually just go ahead and put on you, swapping out the laudanum. Laudanum can hit the bricks. We'll pop that out too, just in case we get another clarifying. Actually, come to think of it, we do have the compress. Do we have the compress kit too? Yeah, we do, because they're stacking, so it would just pile into the stack. But either way, it's good to have one open. Might get a piece of loot of some kind. But there we go. That's, I mean, this is almost our final loadout here. Get the linen. Dismas is the only flex slot right now. We'll be slotting in probably the Warhorn or something towards the end here. But first, gotta beat the Guardian. Going in with Bright Light. That's pretty impressive, all things considered. Okay. Well, that made that easy. This could be a pretty quick encounter at this point. Oh, wow. Off by 1. I'd much rather, yep. Even though he only had 1 HP, I'd much rather make sure he goes down. Whatever this guy's called, I'm forgetting his name right now. Flare? Maybe Flare. He's definitely the kind of the worst to deal with. Double tap. Alright, it's all corpses now. Sure, we'll encore. We'll just do a double stab. And we could throw in a weakened token just to make sure that if he does somehow get to the front and blow up, it's not going to be a problem. Well, it's going to be less of a problem, I should say. Alright, Dismas, just end it. Doesn't matter what the loot is. We're doing this for the scoreboard, basically. Which is funny to say, because it's not like I really care about the scoreboard too much. But, you know, it's like the Guardian is a chance at some decent loot, and it is something that, you know, just feels like it's the right thing to do to finish out the run. What are you called? No, stop talking. What are you called? Tell me your secrets, my little friend. Alright, hush. Flare. Okay, I was somewhat close. We were hoping for the 12 there. Yeah, at least Sarmenti came in for 4 damage. It's a nice consolation prize. Unfortunately, unlike the last battle, we didn't get just a ton of, like, free, you know, just a bunch of kills early and make this fight a joke. Still not exactly dangerous, but, you know. Alright. We'll encore Al-Hazred here, because he's probably going to get to do some fun things. So we'll start with Sacrificial Stab, which gets us our second unchecked power. Then you can Reflection, which gets rid of all that stress, which is kind of nice. Double tap him. Unfortunately, yeah, that was the one outcome that could happen. We get the corpse, but you know, not much to be done about it. Burning Stars had a chance to just end that. All right, now we need to hurry a little bit. Thankfully, he doesn't have a speed token, so it won't matter too much. Ah, we had a shot at just killing there. Thankfully, these guys feel like they should have much higher speed than they do. I mean, because that's why they're not that dangerous, right? Like, they're not, you know, they don't move fast enough to be too much of a problem. There we go. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Put her to death's door and stun her. That's pretty good. Well, we actually will stall. Because we have a chance here with the occultist. We have a chance for a big, weird reconstruction here. Take aim. Nice. Okay, it does work out. Sarmenti can finish the job here. You don't need to do anything, so it's reflection. Now, hopefully, yeah, 23 heal. Just pop him up to chunk. Fortunately, lose some of it on the backside, but oh. Well, we were kind of hoping the fight was going to end there, but you know, sadly, oh well, ends up very much not mattering. And what we get? Jealous Whisper is garbage. Sharpness Charm is decent, but well, whatever. Let's just get our let's get our loot. We're here. Oh, that was a good Spore Grenade. Punching through all the dodge tokens is sweet. Get this guy down to almost nothing. Nice resist on that blind. Double crit for a combined 14 damage. The Leper alone can hit for 14, so that wasn't very impressive. But it did do all the things we were signing it up for, so we'll take that. Nice miss. And this, we can just get rid of the chair. We'll do Dismas. I was thinking about trying to do something with the Occultist to set up some unchecked power, but I think this is better. Get that strength token so that Dismas can do a big hit here. He's weak, or it's range. He's set up for range. Yeah, because then we can take aim. We'll have some big crit tokens heading into the next little bit here. Down to almost nothing. Does that change? Yeah, that changes our math. Putting him down to death's door is pretty relevant. This will probably be Nocturne. Yep, Nocturne Commune. The sad thing is she might immediately worship, which we hope she doesn't. She doesn't. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. Even with 18 damage there, that's, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not like, you know, it's kind of who cares. Put it to death's door. Can't double tap. Have to grape shot. There you go. Very easy Guardian. Another mastery point, bunch of loot. We don't, I mean, we don't really care that much, but, you know. That can go right out, and I think that probably goes to Yeah, I think that just goes. Because what is this? Plus 20%, so it's the same as this? Yeah, I think that just goes. We could get rid of Staggering Striker. Do that? It feels kind of good, actually. We don't need that much combo anymore. On the other hand, oh, that's what we do. Hang on, we could leave Staggering Striker there. Slot this in here. Get rid of Hail Draught. Not going to need Poetry. Very much not going to use Clouding Powers or Burn Salve. And we roll. Yeah, the thought process there, if I can explain myself, is we want as much damage output as possible. Staggering Striker, those combo tokens are not... Like, Staggering Striker is not a very good trinket, in my opinion. But it is helping us here generate those combo. But we have a lot of other sources. But we could also just spike up Alhazred's damage more. You know, we're basically trading like 2 or 3 HP for 15% more damage. That doesn't feel very close to me. Particularly given how hard Alhazred can hit. Braggart, jeez. Dismas gained Resolution and Slow Hand. What did Resolution get rid of? Okay, good. He got rid of the reduced crit one, not the yips, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what we... Songbook of Rousing Tunes is definitely worth having. Oh, hello! Alright, we'll be back for you. Book of Bawdy Tales we don't need. Baldwin and Dismas, sure. Sarmenti and Dismas, sure. Alright, who's got our lowest death blow resistance? Nobody. Alright, who's got our lowest HP? I guess Alhazred. There we go. We'll just get everybody their dot resist. There we go. Bleed resist we'll just put on Dismas. So stun resist is 30, 40, 45, 20. So probably put it on Dismas and Alhazred, because I'm okay with the leper getting stunned a little bit. That's not, I don't think that's the worst outcome. Put that on there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. None of those matter. We will keep the Iron Brazier, though, because it does help. And let's get a Provisioner here. Songbook of Rousing Tunes, for sure. Meditative Totem, for sure. Reverberating Redoubt, for sure. Another Hastening History. I don't think we need any more flame than we've got. And we can't guarantee the flame's above 60. But on the other hand, there's, well... Hang on, let me think. I don't remember what your flame goes in if you have the Glimmers of Hope. Let's buy this speculatively. I'm going to buy that speculatively because I don't really remember. Do either of you have Resolution? No? No. How close is your relationship? 2. No, so unfortunately... What? Jeez. So unfortunately they won't get there. Reverberating Redoubt is much better than Hastening History. And I do think Brilliant Brew is going to go in place of the Striker. Is that where it goes? That's probably where it goes. It's just going to have Dismas hitting like a bus. That seems pretty good. Staggering Striker is out. Let's do our mastery points real quick. Sure, Withstand. And what does Intimidate do? It doesn't really do anything. Okay, you've got all your stuff upgraded. In the final round here, are we going to want a Chaotic Offering? We'll be generating a lot of combo points. I think we'll have ample opportunity to generate that. I don't think we need Chaotic Offering. Upgrade that, and you have all your skills but Point Blank Shot upgraded. I don't even think we're going to get into a situation where point blank shot is needed, but whatever. We'll upgrade it. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, Meditative Totem. Sickly, Lazy Eye, Fear of Cadavers, Bad Digestion. Alright, so it's Lazy Eye. Got rid of it. Do you still have Spore Grenade? You do not. Spore Grenade? That's pretty good for a cultist fight. So is a Caltrops, actually. Nothing else here is that interesting. We could buy all of this and gamble to try to get that last relationship, but I don't think we do. I don't think that's worth it. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. Tune in next time as we take the Meat Grinder into the mountain to finish out its run. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content you like to watch. And until next time, see ya.